Good morning, everyone. My name is Bhargavi. I am from CSC. Today, I am going to explain about scheduling algorithms, that is FCFS. First come, first serve. Now, let us see the introduction to first come, first serve. First come, first serve is a concept that has been around for centuries. It is a simple principle that states that first person or group to arrive at a location or event will be served first. This concept can be applied in various situations such as waiting in a queue or allocating resources and even in legal matters. The principle of the first come first serve is based on the idea of fairness and equality. It ensures that everyone has an equal opportunity to receive a service or resources without any discrimination or bias. This principle is widely accepted and practiced in many cultures and societies around the world. This is a general topic regarding the first come first serve. Now let us see some example based on first come first serve. Here consider an example problem to understand the FCFS algorithm in better. Suppose there are three processes P1, P2, P3. The arrival time, burst time for each process are given. Process arrival time, burst time P1 0, 4, P2 1, 3, P3 2, 5. These are given. Now let us see the execution of processes. According to FCFS, that is first come first serve algorithm, the process that arrives first is executed first. Therefore, the order of execution for the above problem would be follow as follows. Here we can see this process arrival time, burst time, completion time, turnaround time, and waiting time. Here, P1, 0. Its arrival time is 0 and burst time is 4. Completion time is 4. Turnaround time is 4 and waiting time is 0. And coming to P2, its arrival time is 1. Burst time is 3. Completion time is 7. Turnaround time is 6 and waiting time is 3. Coming to P3, its arrival time is 2, burst time is 5, completion time is 12, turnaround time is 10, and waiting time is 5. This is the execution of the process. Now, calculation of completion time. The completion time for each process is calculated by adding burst time of the current process to the completion time of the previous process. For example, the completion time for P1 is 4, which is a sum of its arrival time 0 and burst time 4. Similarly, for completion P2, P3, for P2 is the completion time is 7, which is a sum of arrival time of 1 and burst time is 3. The completion time for P3 is 12, which is a sum of arrival time of process 2 and burst time of 5. Now, coming to the calculation of turnaround time. The turnaround time for each process is calculated by subtracting the arrival time of the process from its completion time. For example, the turnaround time for process P1 is 4, which is the difference between completion time and arrival time. Similarly, the turnaround time for P2 is 6, which is the difference between completion time and arrival time, 7 minus 1, 6. The turnaround time for P3 is 10, which is the difference between completion time, that is 12, and the arrival time, 2. Now, let us see the calculation of waiting time. The waiting time for each process is calculated by subtracting the burst time of the process from its turnaround time. To get the waiting time, we have to subtract the burst time of the process from its turnaround time. For example, waiting time of P1 is given by the difference between turnaround time and the burst time, 4 minus 4, 0. For P2, the difference is 6 minus 3, 3. And for P3, it is given as 5. And it's the difference between turnaround time 10 and burst time 5. 10 minus 5 equal to 5. Now, coming to the advantages and disadvantages of first come, first serve, there are several advantages to using first come, first serve. It is simple and easy to understand and principle that promotes fairness and equality. It is also widely accepted and practiced in many cultures and societies around the world. However, there are also some disadvantages to using first come, first serve. It does not take into account factors such as need, urgency, or quality of service. It can also lead to inefficiencies and inequalities in resource allocation. Therefore, it is important to carefully consider the context and potential drawbacks before implementing first come, first serve. Thank you.